Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. My name's Tristan. And sorry it's been a while. I'll get to that part in a minute. Let's practice, because I don't remember how to fight. Training. I don't know which I've done. If I've done any. Training combat with a practice weapon. Training combat with a real weapon. I'd like to learn combos.
You want to really hurt your opponent. It's no use just flailing at him and hoping you get lucky. You need technique, but using skilled moves is no easy matter. There's no miraculous strikes you can learn that will ensure you win every duel. You've got to work those techniques into your combat. Force your opponent into a position you want him in, and then attack unexpectedly.
Wait, what am I supposed to do?
I strike from overhead, then slash from the side, and back swing low down. So you expect me to strike from below, but then I turn the sword and strike you with the other side. Once more, defend. Now, you try it.
One
Strike
second.
from above. Strikes have to follow quickly, one after the other. As soon as one lands, you start the next. You have to keep exactly to the sequence, otherwise it won't come off. Slash from above, slash from the right, slash from below. Go!
Nope. Didn't work. It keeps going to the side. Wait.
Try to catch the rhythm. As soon as one blow lands, change the target zone and strike again, right away. Don't stop.
Having issues hitting you from the top is the issue.
Try to catch the rhythm. As soon as one blow lands, change the target zone and strike again, right away. Don't stop. No, no, no. You have to strike me 3 times. 3 times.
Oh, I'm going right. I'm going left and right is the other part.
Try to catch the rhythm. As soon as one blow
That's not
lands,
the right
change
one.
the target zone and strike again, right away. Don't stop. That's it. Try it once more.
Sorry. Okay. As I said, basically it's been about a month since I played. The reason being is, well, one, we ended over here. I think we ended over here, actually. Basically, I traveled home through here, sold some of the stuff we had, came up here, collected herbs, traveled home. I didn't want to explore, so came back home, really. And then basically I did more herb brewing, or herb collecting, brewing, and hunting. Where's our inventory? Okay, we got nothing on us. In the middle of it, basically after a long day of brewing, getting my, I guess I should show you the skills. Where is everything? I'm so... Our brewing, or herbalism is now 18. Alchemy, that's the word I'm looking for. So 18, I've taken resistance, flower power, botanist and leg day. So leg day, I believe, herb picking activity will add experience to your strength stat too. The herbs will sell. You shall have a 15% higher chance. Firepower, if you got enough fragrant herbs in your inventory, you get a +2 charisma bonus. You've collected such a quantity of poisonous herbs or nettles that your vitality is permanently increased by 2. And that one's for your horse. Same thing as the flower power. Alchemist is 14, I think it said. Yep. So potions will fill up 30% less, which means you can drink more of them and more often. Poison or potions you brew yourself have 20% higher selling chance. When you successfully brew a potion, you get one extra. So it doesn't apply to auto brew. You can now auto brew potions. You have brewed one before, but you can only brew one. Auto brewing will produce 3 potions for the price of 1. Basically, I'd spent a big day brewing and got up to the point where I could auto brew. And then the game crashed. And I lost everything. And then I rage quit for a couple days. I came back and did it again. Hunted. Let's take a look at that. Antlers and tanner. So find antlers from animals and skin. I've read a bit. All books are cheaper in the shop, and being well learned, you make a better impression on people and get a +1 speech bonus when trying to persuade a guard. I disagree with this strongly. I read a lot, and you can hear how much I struggle to speak. Drinking, I don't know what to put that point in. Right, fan turned on here. For some reason the mic is really picking up. Okay. So yeah. So the last time I put out an episode of this, there was only one, and the reason was because it crashed, and then I just rage quit for a couple days. Alright, 1 second. Quest. Nope. Quest. Right now we have on the scent, track down Reeky, who's up here. Vengeance, which is the main quest. Courtship, we can go after Teresa. Wouldn't mind doing that. Well, I went through here. A servant asked us to talk to the lady that we met while we were there. Like lady as in lord and lady, not just some random lady. Scavenger, find the treasure under the dovecote. Tournament here, and kill the camp leader. I would like to do I intended on doing the Frate, but you can see how good my combat is right now. Can I play out here without getting in trouble? Why not? I'm gonna get humiliated. Is it you I talked to?
Greetings. What do you need?
I'd like to enroll in the big tournament.
All right. As long as you've got the enrollment stake. Sir Hanish's rule is every contestant has to put up 60 groschen.
Of course. Here you are.
What's your name?
I'm Henry, from Scallops.
I'll make a note of that. And I need to know what weapon you choose.
Short sword and shield, definitely.
Good. Get yourself ready. You're next in line. God be with you.
I haven't played with a shield, really.
Meeting face to face in this round will be Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Radzik Kubla, who will measure his skills against Jake the Stake, a brewery hand from Ratai. Let us wish the combatants luck.
Nobody
All
said
is
good luck.
prepared for the first
Aw.
two. Our combatants will demonstrate their skills with short sword and shield.
Ow.
Take that! Fuck! God!
Hey, stop. I'm not pushing the button.
Give up?
Oh, I'm pushing Q a lot. Too much, I think.
What? Oh dear, did that hurt?
Trying to play more defensive, but he's not attacking. The other issues. Ooh.
God damn!
I push. Basically, I kept at the beginning. Primarily, I kept holding down block.
Lost your wind?
Kind of. Like how in the combat I get walked more than 50 kilometers. Ouch!
What's the matter? Lost your balls?
No.
Curse it! Well ended. Quitting?
How long is this? Ouch. You could have kept hitting me there, dude. My skirt down. Oh, so it is your health bar, okay. And it's sad because it's gonna take a minute then. Oh, well, I guess it's good practice.
Go ahead and gather your...
Can I do that? Apparently not. Nope, he keeps just flipping me back. Are you literally just wanting to kick me? That was you coming at me. Ow.
Cunt! Take that! Give up?
Nope.
Box. Now. What's the matter? Lost your balls?
No. Being winded is not losing your ball.
Jesus Christ!
The victor of the first duel is Jake the Snake.
Two. Oh, I gotta go again.
Change weapons for the second bout. Our warriors will fight with hunting swords.
Bitchy!
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Wow, that's a lot of damage there.
Had enough?
Kind of.
Fucker! Oh dear. Did that
Damn, I
hurt?
can't hit. Pushing E. This is gonna be a very short one. Alright, dude, end it.
And the second duel was won by Jake the Snake. Having proved his combat skills in this round and emerged victorious, he shall proceed to the next round of the Ratai Tourney.
That's fine.
Hey.
Okay. So, the reason I haven't been on or making videos of this is, I want to say I got sick, but I've been sick for a while now. Basically in 2019, at the end of 2019, I got sick for 5 weeks with, I'm just going to say vertigo symptoms. So basically lightheadedness, dizziness, loss of balance, migraines. And by this I mean, like, I get so discombobulated that I start walking into everything, and if I try to fight this, I black out. Like, literally, I just drop to the ground. The difference between what I have and vertigo, though, I've been tested for every form of vertigo. It's not vertigo. Is that vertigo lasts minutes to a couple hours. If you have bad case of it, maybe a day. I get it from 1 day to 5 weeks. So, basically starting at, I think it was August of 22 or 21, somewhere around there. I've been off sick due to that. Because, let's face it, calling in sick every day for 5 weeks doesn't go well with your jobs. And I'm not somebody who, like, really, what's it called? Like, I don't call in sick to being sick. I went to work with appendicitis. I went to work with pneumonia. I went to work, like, being autistic, I don't feel pain the same way people do, and I'm not trying to be macho. It's a very bad thing. I'm very much learning now. As I said, I went to work with appendicitis. It almost killed me. I didn't make armor potion. I made think I can make Bowman potion, or Bowman brew. Lazarus, Marigold, Shaver Schnapps. You can see I've sold stuff. We have money. We still have tons of resources to make more. How's my armor doing? So basically, and thing is it's primarily dizziness and lightheadedness that really get me. My loss of balance doesn't prevent me from doing anything. It just basically means when I get up to go to the washroom, I slam into two walls. Not exaggerating. I usually, basically, I go to the washroom. I leave this room, turn, and like the washroom's just literally behind me right now. Except I hit this wall and then bounce off and hit this wall. Hi, puppy. Did you come see me? I can't pet you. Let's court.
Look at you, lover boy.
Why am I called lover boy yet? I haven't started courting.
What's that dog you have here? He looks familiar.
Don't you remember him? It's Mart, the butcher's dog from Skalitz.
Ah, of course. When I went back to bury my parents, he was guarding his master's dead body. A faithful dog. How come he's here?
When we carted you here, we took Mutt along too. He's been hanging around the mill ever since.
How's he doing?
A lot better now. I slipped him something good now and again when Uncle wasn't looking.
He won't starve to death then. What does the miller have to say about it?
He can't stand him.
How's that?
Every time he sees him, he starts shouting that he's a useless mouth to feed and that'll skin him.
Jesus.
And it didn't even soften his heart when Mutt brought a hare from the woods. He was happy to eat it, but it didn't change his mind.
I could have a word with him.
That would be a waste of time.
Does he obey you?
Me? Not much. He's got a mind of his own, and I'm just not strict enough.
Ah, spoilt then.
No, he just hasn't learned many commands. But he's well able to beg for a piece of meat.
How long has he been with you?
More or less since we came here. He runs off now and again, but he always comes back. Sometimes I don't see him all day. I think he likes to go wandering.
So he's doing quite well then?
Yeah. I'd keep him, but he reminds me too much of Tinker, you know? I don't want to think about Skalitz. So I thought maybe you might take him with you?
Me?
I'm sure the two of you would get on great. He's a handsome fella and lovable. I'd be very happy if you had him.
But we never had a dog at the smithy. We never needed one.
Come on. He's got no one.
I really don't want to get the puppy killed.
I don't know.
Oh, come on.
I love how I'll think it over is literally 5 seconds. Not like a day or anything. It's, I don't know. Oh, come on. Either yes or no.
Alright. I'll take him. He can keep me company on my travels.
Thanks, Henry. Go and get him then. He's sniffing around somewhere here.
Hey, Mutt. Remember me? From Scalix, remember? You want to go with me? Come on then. We'll get on like a house on fire. Follow me.
From this moment on, you have a canine companion. He's your best friend who will protect and help you, and that's what I'm afraid of. But you must take good care of him. You can talk to him and feed him, ideally with meat. Give him commands and reward him with praises. With the cursor, you can give him all sorts of commands using X, e.g. heal. With the cursor. You also have the new skill of Houndmaster. It determines how well your dog is trained and what commands you taught him. You gain experience by using the commands and other interactions with your four-legged friend. In the Sidekicks tab, you can see the stats, the most important of which is obedience. It tells you whether your dog obeys you or not. Its level will keep falling with every injury, and also if you neglect your dog for a long time. If obedience falls too low, your dog will stop healing heeding some of your commands. I thought it meant like stop following you. If it falls to 0, your dog will run off, and it will take some time before it falls to 0. Your dog will run off and take some time before he comes back to you. During that day, you won't be able to give him a command to higher his obedience. So if he takes too much damage, he just basically runs off, is what I'm getting from that. The higher his obedience, the better stats the dog has. He will defend himself and you better because greater damage of foes, and it will take longer before he decides to run off again. You can improve your dog's obedience mainly by feeding and praising him, but doing it several times in succession over a short period is less effective than feeding and praising him regularly. Okay.
To me?
Wait, where'd Teresa go?
So, how have you been?
I can't stop thinking about Skalitz.
I know. It was hell. But life has to go on. Why not clear your head and try to forget about it? At least for now.
What do you mean?
Do you feel like a walk?
That's not a bad idea. I've got lots to do right now. But I'd love to go another time. Will you come and see me again?
As her ladyship commands?
You jester.
I can give her a gift. What do we have? I'm gonna give her a Kumanir. read that. Oh, that's in the inventory, and I can't read that one. Do we have a book? Hercules and his diet, we've read. Drop you off. That's what we're reading. Okay. I don't have anything to give you, I'm sorry. Probably should have done that before we talked to her. So he wants us to go up there. Hi, magical horse. So yeah, certain games trigger basically the dizziness and all that. A lot of first-person games like this is one of them. Well, not necessarily trigger. Well, they can trigger. But if I'm in an episode, basically I can't play something like this. Honestly, it's not even just first-person. You'd be surprised what games it is. Like I have 100 and so many episodes of Rising Star 2 as one of the worst games for this, like my episodes, because there's a lot of rolling on a like different kind of like basically there's a big list like this size here that would be of icons, and you scroll and you're just watching them go up and down, and then after concerts basically more lists, like another big list pops up, and it's not 3D, it is very static, like nothing's moving around, but it screws with me so much. I got a compass that I'm not paying any attention to. Let's take a look here. Roads. Looks like we want to follow this and stick to the right. Yeah, so certain games can really screw with it. Other games don't really do anything to it. But for the most part, like basically I just spent 4 weeks in bed kind of thing. Why aren't you going faster? Look how this trail here is on the map. Barely visible. It's a town. Okay, so there's question marks here, here, here. What is the quest? Quest. Track down Reeky. Can I talk about from the horse? How do I give you praise?
Good fella. That's my boy.
Good evening.
I'm looking for someone they call Reeky.
Jesus, who wouldn't know Hinek?
Hinek?
That's his real name. I doubt he likes his nickname much.
No, I don't suppose he would. Where would I find him?
Try his folks' house, if you have the nerves for it. The old tanner's a grouchy sod.
What can you tell me about this Hinek?
What can I tell you? No, he's none too popular. No one cares to talk to him.
Why not?
Well, I'm not one to gossip, but I heard he keeps bad company.
What's the tanner like? Hinek's father.
The less I see of him, the better. He's not exactly sparkling company.
Why do they call him Reeky anyway?
Why do you think? Because he's a tanner, of course.
That's like piss.
So why don't people like him?
The old tanner's not an easy man, but a son should never let his father down. Hinek does nothing to help. He's always far too busy with his own affairs, though I wouldn't like to say what those are.
And does no one at all talk to him?
That harlot Adela hangs around with him, of course.
Harlot?
She works as a bathhouse wench. Same thing. Good luck, then.
Okay, where are we? So we're up here. There's a couple question marks there. Lots throughout.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I guess they're both the same. So one's the grindstone, one's the blacksmith. Nope, one's the tanner.
My respects to you.
That won't last long.
I'm looking for your son. Any idea where he might be?
I don't know nothing.
Don't you at least know where he usually goes? It's important.
Hinek shows up at home once in a blue moon, so I don't know nothing about where he gets to. Even if I did, why would I tell every Tom, Dick and Harry?
Do you at least know any friends he's with, or someone he goes to see?
As far as I know, nobody here in the village talks to him.
I heard he's seeing some bathhouse wench.
Maybe. He can't get it for free, so I suppose he has to go to the baths.
Your son is about to get into deep shit. I'm trying to find him so I can warn him.
That's nothing new. He's always up to his ears in it.
But this time his neck's on the block. He got mixed up with some very dangerous people. I have to find him.
All right. He was here a few days ago, but he left right away. He looked like he was in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went?
I've got an idea, but I don't know where it is exactly.
I don't follow.
Hinek makes some money on the side from poaching. He boasted to me a few times about what a great hideout he found in the woods, but he never told me where it is.
Well, it's not much to go on, but it's better than nothing. Thank you. Don't you have any clue at all where his hideout could be?
I really don't know nothing about that. I could tell when he'd come from there is all.
How's that?
'Cause every time he brought some hides for tanning and money.
He had money because he sold the stuff right away?
I suppose. He never kept any of his loot here.
Do you know who he sold it to?
No. But the innkeeper came here now and again and gave him coin. Of course, it could have been for meat.
All right. I'll ask at the inn then. What more do you know?
Nothing. I swear to God Almighty, I've said all I know. Hinnick never told me nothing.
I know he didn't talk to you about it, but you must have noticed something, right? How much time did he spend away? What was he wearing? How did he look when he came back? Anything?
Well, he came and went at all sorts of hours. I really don't know. Except maybe one thing. He'd come home scratched with brambles and with leaves and muck on him.
So he probably went through thick woods to get to that place.
I reckon. What do I know? Go. And if he's really in as much shit as you say, please, try and find him.
Liquid's down here. Let's do a quick walk through. A quick ride through the town. Bathhouse, probably. Oh, it's the baker. Right next to the miller. That makes sense. Where are these question marks? The right, and then both sides, then to the right. What? Butcher. Tailor. Trader. Grocer. Ran a puppy over. Okay.
Yeah.
Tavern.
Yeah.
I missed it. So that should be bathhouse, I'm guessing. Yep.
Hey, is someone there? Looking for something around here?
Yep.
Jesus! Has something happened? Good evening. Good luck then.
There you are.
Good evening.
I heard you've been seeing Hinek, the tanner's son.
So what? Come to preach at me, have you? That I'm a loose woman, a sinner, that I seduce decent men?
God, no, nothing like that. It's just that you're the only one in the village who sees Hinek, so I came to ask you about him.
Aye, I've seen him often enough. I don't know what I could tell you about him.
Where can I find Hinek?
I haven't seen him in the village for a few days. He must have run off to the woods again.
Does he do that often?
From time to time.
What the hell does he get up to there?
I don't know.
Look, Hinek's my friend, and I really need to know where he is and what he's doing.
But I already told you I don't know where he's got to.
So I suppose he just goes to the woods to pick mushrooms, does he?
Mushrooms? No. More like hares or other game.
So Hinek is a poacher? That's no surprise.
Well, he was never much of one for an honest trade.
Do you know exactly where he goes? Maybe he has some favourite spot he might have told you about?
He said he has some hideout in the woods, but he didn't tell me where.
When did you last see him?
A few days ago. He came to me late in the evening, drunk.
And that was unusual?
I never saw him drink much. He always came to me sober.
So he was acting strangely that evening?
He was strange. I had the feeling he was afraid of something. He kept prattling on and didn't seem to care about you know what. So I threw him out and I haven't seen him since.
Can you remember anything he said that evening?
Oh, I'm not sure. He went on about some fellow called Lubosh who died. That he was regretting he ever got into it, but he never said what it was. And that it wasn't worth it for the money. Aye, and then he was talking about the money. That was very odd.
What did he say about the money?
Just that he had a pile of it hidden behind his house.
I see. What did you say to that?
What could I say? He was drunk. He kept saying I was a fine girl and other harlots wouldn't go with him even for money. And if I wanted, I could even take half the money and leave. Or he'd go with me and we could get married and such. Oh, just poppycock.
At Christmas time, we have a treat here called poppycock. You can buy it in a couple stores. It's caramel popcorn and nuts, and it's got like a higher ratio of nuts than Cracker Jack or anything like that. It's really good. Also, just like saying the word poppycock.
Did you go there for a look?
No, I've got better things to do. Obviously, he made it up. Where would a layabout like him get so much coin?
Yes, I understand. Did he tell you exactly where he hid it?
He said he buried it at his father's small holding, in the western corner.
All right, thank you. Another thing about the money.
What is it?
Is it true?
What?
Other whores wouldn't go with him even for money.
The other bathhouse girls are honest, so I don't know. The truth is, I felt a bit sorry for him. Folk don't like him, but it's only 'cause his old man is a grouch and a tanner.
I heard they don't like him because he keeps company with villains.
True enough, but they didn't like him before that either. Or me. They're close-minded yokels. Both of us are the black sheep of the village.
There's nothing more between you?
No, nothing. Maybe Hinek thinks differently, but that's how it goes.
I found out that Hinek goes poaching in the woods and he's got a hideout there. What do you know about it? Don't worry. Hinek has much bigger problems than being caught poaching. And you're not involved in it anyway, are you?
No, I'm not. It's true he used to go hunting in the woods sometimes. When he came back, he'd usually come to me. That's all.
How did you know he'd been to the woods?
He always talked about what he caught, and he never came to me at other times. Probably didn't have the money for it.
Do you know who he sold it to?
He never told me straight up. But who could he sell it to? The innkeeper, I reckon. It makes sense.
For sure. Do you know what route he took? At least the general direction. Anything that could help me find his hideout.
I think he usually went through the woodcutter's camp, because he always brought me freshly chopped firewood, and he had wood chips on his boots.
Good. So at least I know where to start.
God bless.
Are you still following me? Oh my god.
My respects to you.
I want to ask about the courier's son, Hinek.
But ask someone else. I have nothing to do with Reeky. He'd only drive my customers away.
Really? I heard a different story. I heard the two of you do business together.
Who are you, anyway?
A friend of Hinek's. He's gone missing and I need to find him.
I don't know where he is. But if you find the bastard, tell him he still owes me some goods.
No time for evasions. Buying from poachers is a crime. A bit of coin might help. I got 11.
I've no time for this. I have to find Hinek, and you're going to help me.
Am I now? Even if I did know, why the hell would I help you?
This is a nice alehouse you have here.
A pointy
It'd be a
sword.
shame if anything happened to it.
Are you threatening me?
What do you think? So are you going to talk, or do I have to beat it out of you?
Fine. Let's get to the point then.
See now? Where there's a will, there's a way.
I did some deals with Reeky, but I swear to God, I don't know where he is.
I hear Hinek has a hideout in the woods he uses for hunting game. Do you know where it is?
Not exactly. That is... I don't know where it is at all.
But
I happen to know it's a dark place, a cave or an old mine shaft.
how do you know that?
Whenever Reeky was going poaching, he always came to me first for candles and lamp oil. He brought the game skinned and gutted, so we had to have a light for that.
How much game did he bring you?
Not much, a few pieces. There's no great demand here. Sometimes the gentry has something, otherwise it ends up in sausages.
And do you know of any mine shafts nearby?
There's a few of them around. There's one on the opposite bank, a short way off the path leading from the forge to the west. Then there's a mine gallery to the east of the village, up in the woods above the cliffs. And I heard there's one shaft on the headland close to the water.
Thank you.
You're
So,
welcome.
east, west.
Watch you don't break your neck, though. It's rough ground, and you could easily fall down a shaft. May the Lord watch over you.
So, possibly this way. And there's the woodcutter's camp. Okay. All right. Oh, slow horse.
Yeah.
And wet. That is stash. Oop. Nope. Start digging. And I didn't grab the shovel. Oh, I kicked. Of course. Probably should wash myself after I dig the big pool. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been a pleasure. I'm sorry about how long it's been since the last episode. Tried to get a few episodes recorded in advance. If I have a long episode, that doesn't really help, but I was trying to basically keep, I was recording basically a week's worth of episodes at a time just so I could talk to somebody about what was going on in the game. Ask for any advice without getting any, spoiler kind of thing. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and record a couple weeks like I do with most games because of this reason. But thank you all for watching. It's been a pleasure. Please let me know what you think of this series, and I hope to see you all again. Have a great day, everybody.